You are very, very, very welcome to Teacher's Talk today. This edition, we have a super special guest from Germany. Am I correct? Am I saying the right place? Oh my God!
Yes.
She's in Cologne. And you are very welcome, Jördis. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Teacher's Talk.
Thanks for having
Welcome
me.
in. Welcome in. Kate Mila Folcha.
Yes.
I'm sure you heard that, did you?
Pardon?
Australia.
Ah,
Kate Mila Folcha. 100,000 welcomes in the Irish language.
In the Irish language, yeah.
Yeah, Folcha.
Thank you very, very much.
Did you not learn Irish when you were in Ireland? No. You
Oh
didn't
no,
learn.
unfortunately not. It's very difficult to learn for I think people from I don't know. I don't think it's such an easy language, is it? Because it's got lots of meanings and it's a very meaningful
very,
language.
very poetic language.
Poetic,
yeah. No, it's great. Anyway,
the same as Germany, no? Maybe. Germany, is it the same? Like,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't think so. I mean, German can be, even when you sing, it can be a nice language, even for songwriting, for making music. But I have to say that I prefer singing in English. It's more melodical and it's similar to French is also a very lovely language to sing.
Yes.
But most of your songs are in German, Jördis.
Yeah, so far. But because I spent some time abroad in 2019 in Dublin, and this was the point where I started writing English lyrics for the first time. I covered a lot of English songs before from artists I liked, but mostly wrote in German. But afterwards, after this semester abroad, I really started writing in English because it just felt, natural. Because I had this connection to an English-speaking environment, of course. Yeah.
We have to say hi to Marcus before we move on. And hello, Kirsten. It's very nice to have you here again. She's coming, and it's nice having someone from... I love German. And yesterday, Marcus, you won't believe, yesterday was Roy's birthday. Happy birthday, Roy Willoughby!
Muito obrigado. Thank you very much.
Yes, yesterday he was celebrating. I have something to show you guys very quickly. If the internet allows me to do because
is this going to be embarrassing? Is this going to be embarrassing?
No, way. No. I would never do this to you, Roy. Come on.
Never.
You know me. Yeah.
What? Never?
No, nay, never. No, nay, never. No more. Yes. So today, because we have Jördis here, we are trying to, first of all, listen to her, because she plays the field and she plays piano, the keyboard, and then it's like we can talk about the connection.
Yes, the fiddle.
Violin, sorry. Right.
No, fiddle is what she plays. If she plays in an orchestra, she plays the violin. But if she plays traditional music, she plays the fiddle. Same instrument, but different context. So, but what? So, are you going to embarrass me? Or are you going to ask Jördis to play? What?
By the time she. Yes, I'm just finding the video now. Yes, happy birthday, Roy. Exactly. Jördis, can you explain, because I am not a musicist. I don't know much about music. I am just someone that likes music. Is there any particular difference, as Roy explained before, when you say why it's not like in Brazil? We don't have. I don't remember knowing something like the way he mentioned now.
Yeah,
once you were playing in an orchestra, is a violin.
Yeah, for the same instrument.
Or what's the difference?
In German, we also have Violine, or Geige, but it means the same thing. There's no difference really between Geige and Violine. But in English, you have the fiddle, which, as Roy said, you use this term for more the traditional music. Even for pop music, I would say it's the fiddle. It's not the violin. But I started playing the violin in a classical way. My teacher, she came more from the classic music side, and there you would say the violin, because maybe, I don't know, maybe it sounds more posh, or I don't know. But the fiddle is, I would say, is a cooler term for for the violin. And for me, I would say I play both. I play the violin and I play the fiddle, and I would also use both terms, I think. But fiddle sounds cooler, I think, than violin.
So Fernanda is gone.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Sorry,
Yes.
I am elsewhere. I was distracted. So, okay. Well, why not? This is a good time to ask Jördis to play.
I could show you. I can show
please,
you.
Yeah, do. Yeah, play us. You choose anything you want, and then you can talk about it afterwards.
Afterwards, there are two different tunes I would like to combine. The first one is American, and the second one I think is Irish. So it's a little bit a surprise. Do you hear me well?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Well. It's too loud. Just
no.
Hand or...
Good.
No. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Wow. So cool.
Fantastic.
So the first one is called Ashiken Farewell. It's Ashiken Farewell. I think it's an American tune written by...
African Farewell? Say again?
Ashiken Farewell.
Yeah. African. Yeah.
No, Ashiken.
Right?
Ashiken.
Oh, Ashiken. Sorry.
Ashiken.
Yeah. And the second one is called Toss the Feathers.
Yeah. I thought I recognized it. Yeah.
Yeah. I listened a lot to the chorus when I was young. I mean, they're more like pop. It's not traditional music they do, but it's more pop music. But they also include some Irish folky elements, and they played this tune as well. And I've always loved it. So even as a child, I always try to play the tune already.
We have a question from Marcos. He's in Brazil, Jördis, and he's always here with us. And he's saying a question to Jördis. In Ireland, Roy can tell it better than me. The fiddle is very is very traditional instrument, and the style is very peculiar. What's considered a challenge for you when you play it?
Well, I think the challenge is not to sound too classical, because as you can see that you can do a lot of vibrato, which can be nice, even in pop music. But I think a lot of traditional fiddlers, they don't use the vibrato as much, and the bowing technique is very special, I'd say. And even for me, it's still a challenge because I think as a musician, you always have to find your own style and develop your own style. And for me, it's like I try to combine different styles. I wouldn't say that I'm a traditional fiddle player because I'm not. I haven't grown up in Ireland or playing lots of tunes in pubs, and I couldn't say that about me because it wouldn't be authentic. But I love traditional music, and I love taking elements from traditional music that kind of I find beautiful for my own music style. And in the end, it's a mixture of different things I like.
Tell us about your Irish experience, because you came to live here.
Yes, I went to Dublin in 2019, and I've spent 4 months in Dublin. I went to a college called Ballyfermot College of Further Education, and they also offer traditional music classes, but also there's also a rock school where you have like popular music classes. And I just visited, and I was invited to just choose the classes that I found most interesting, which was really nice. And I picked up lots of good stuff. I found lots of inspiration. But what was even more, I think, more inspiring were the pub experiences. So going to live sessions, going to open mic sessions, joining other musicians. There's one session called the Circle Sessions. It's I think it's the bar next to Whelan's. It's part of Whelan's actually. And this session is really, really good. Very good musicians, and a great atmosphere. I would recommend everyone going there. It's the best, I think, in Dublin.
Great.
And when did you start studying?
Pardon?
When? How old were you when you start studying music?
When I started, I started playing the violin when I was 6 years old, and then I finished my school when I was 19. I did my Abitur, the German last exam before you go
like A levels.
And then I was not really sure what to do because my heart was very passionate for music, but still, I mean, I come from a very from a background where safety plays an important role as well. Both my parents, they are not musicians. And they always said, well, please at least study something for a plan B, have something in for a plan B. And so I started studying psychology for 2 semesters, but there was no time for music. So I quit. And then I started studying music and English, but for education in Cologne. At the university and at the conservatory of music. And this study is very interesting because you get lots of different fields, especially in music. You got like orchestrating, ensemble. What is the word for dirigieren, Kerstin? Conducting.
I don't know.
Conducting. I think it's conducting. Yeah. And different, like you get piano lessons, and that was kind of the right thing for me because it was a combination of, on the one hand, plan B, and on the other hand, music.
Conductor,
but still, I think I could be a teacher someday. I even had some great experiences when I did an internship last summer at a school in Germany. But still, my heart, is more passionate for like being a musician, being together with other musicians, writing songs, being on stage. That's what I really would love to do, even for a living. Yeah.
So you got big fans?
I have another question for you. Sorry. Go ahead, Kerstin. Yes, go ahead.
I just
because I would like to ask her to play.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, it was a bit of a delay. Kirsten, keep going. Don't be worried about Fernanda. You just keep going when you have a question.
She told me she got a big chance. She can play with Ray Garvey and go on tour with him. So
wow, yeah. Just quickly maybe explain to Irish people, because Ray to me is not very well known in Ireland. Maybe I am living under a stone.
Even in Brazil. Yes. Who is he? Yeah.
It's really funny because he is Irish. I think he's from the West. But he made a career in Germany. I think he went to Germany after college. And he just tried to develop a career there instead of in Ireland. I think many, I don't know, but as you said, he's more famous, I think, in Germany and even Switzerland and Austria. I would say he's very famous there. Plays lots of shows, and I'm really happy and grateful that they offered me to join the band as a violin player and background
Great
singer,
And when will you go on tour? Can you go on tour soon, or is it possible?
I mean, at the moment the corona situation in Germany is getting better and better, but still we don't know about a fourth wave, so maybe in autumn because of all the variations of the virus. But at the moment there's a tour plan for for August and September. There are tour dates in August and September. And I also received my first vaccination, so I'm quite optimistic. That I will be able to join the tour. Which is great.
I have a music. Marcos is asking for a music. I don't know if he's taking requests. I would like to ask you a question, if you can, because she needs to play. People, we need to hear her.
Yes,
I am sure that André is going to be here, and Márcio also, and they will love, because they are violin players in Brazil. So I think they will really enjoy. Can you take this song, the last of the? How can I say this word right? Help, please.
Mohicans.
The last of the
Mohicans. Yeah. Now, I don't know the tune, I'm afraid. It's a movie.
I don't either.
Yeah. No.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But I will listen to it. I will...
That's your homework. Yeah, okay. So when you come back, next time you have it learnt, okay? And of course, so you said you want... Yes, we want you to play, of course, but you were on Teachers Talk, and you said maybe you will be a teacher sometime. So you can come back and teach us anytime you like. Okay.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. But I mean, being a teacher, or the experiences I've made so far, can also be a very fulfilling job, and also very especially in music. It's great to inspire children and young people for music or different styles. But still, I mean, the classroom is a certain stage as well, I think, but it's different from the music stage, I think.
It's funny because you were saying your parents told you, okay, have a B plan. In Brazil, lots of my friends of mine, they are musicians, and they are professional musicians. They do that as a job. And people ask them, okay, so what do you do? I am a musician. Okay, but what do you do? What's your work? What's your job? This sort of. So I'm surprised that here is kind of the same.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, my parents, they always supported me in every way. They with music, really. And they also are very happy for me right now that things develop. And even as a child, they were always there supporting me with music. But still, I think, maybe it's a stereotype. I don't know. But the music business is very hard, even especially for classical musicians. At least what I've heard about the orchestras, it's very hard to get in there. And there's a lot of competition. And even in the pop music business, as a woman, there are lots of men as well in the music business, I'd say. And for a woman, it's not. I would say it's not that easy to get through to. I don't know if you know what I mean, but. I mean, you can always, I think the best way is to be versatile, to do different things, like not only concentrate on making a career as a singer-songwriter, being on stage and touring, but also maybe teaching music as well. Or for my part, for example, I love working with animals. And I also thought about making some sort of Weiterbildung,
further education.
There's some further education in therapy with animals, like horse therapy, which would also be interesting. So different fields, especially also for music. For example, I also do like recording stuff. I record my voice or the violin for other musicians, for other bands, which can also be a job that you are like a studio musician for others. So I think the best way is to have different tasks and different fields.
Absolutely. Like Da Vinci. Da Vinci was a multitasked man. He did loads of different things. Roy, do you have a question? Because I don't want to monopolize. It's the first time I'm having the opportunity to talk.
I have a question. Can you play another tune, please?
Please. Yes, I would love to.
You have 3 instruments.
I would love to. Next one is the guitar.
So before you play, Jördis, I need to go in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and we talk later.
Okay, you have to sing a song of less than 4 minutes. Do you have a song that's less than 4 minutes?
Yes, I think so. It's an Irish one.
Okay.
I hope you can hear the guitar as well. I learned the guitar I learned the guitar in Ireland, actually, because when I came to Dublin to the pubs, I just played the piano and the violin or the fiddle. And the funny thing was that there were no pianos in the bars. Not in every bar there was a piano. So they were all laughing at me like, we play the guitar. And so I tried to learn the guitar myself with little videos and stuff. So but it also helps writing songs. It's a nice instrument for songwriting as well. And I will be playing a song called "Red Is the Rose."
Ah, beautiful.
You know this.
Yeah.
I hope you can hear the guitar. I think it's a little bit too.
Yes, it's
okay.
It's okay.
Come over the hills, my bonny Irish lass. Come over the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll make a vow that I'll be your true love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. But my love is fairer than any. It was down by Killarney's green woods that we strayed, when the moon and the stars, they were shining. The moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. But my love is fairer than any. It's not for the parting that my sister pains. It's not for the grief of my mother. It's all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the boyne. But my love is fairer than any. But my love is fairer than any.
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa,
beautiful.
You're right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are right. I was.
Wow.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fernanda was right to mute because I was trying to hum along, but then out of sync. It's crazy. I'm sorry if I interrupted, but it was
Is
so
there a
moving.
program actually where you can sing synchronically? Is there a program?
That's what I want to know. I think it has to be done centrally, where people send you or somebody. I want to learn how to do it because you see some fantastic videos.
It's not possible doing a live from like two people in different places.
So. Yeah.
You have to be in the same place together, otherwise unfortunately it's impossible. Someone is asking,
Jördis, you have to come to Dublin. Sorry, you have to come to Dublin.
Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you very much for coming.
The students are waiting.
Oh, sorry.
I see you next
later,
week.
Maybe. And
she is going to do some real teaching. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I have to
thank
do
you
some
for
real teaching.
Kirsten, thank you for introducing us to your goddaughter. Your goddaughter.
Yes.
She is
fantastic. I'm very happy about this, and I hope you enjoy this.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yes, I do. I really do. It's nice talking to
So maybe you can join us later again.
Yes.
So I watched the whole video later. So see you next Monday.
Okay, auf Wiedersehen. Yes, I hope so.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, talk then.
And I see you next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. See you, Kirsten. Bye.
So Roy is the real star here because of him we are having this teachers talk for 1 year. And because of him, we have Jördis here. We have Kirsten. Roy is just.
And if I may ask, you are all teachers. You're all teachers.
Well, we try.
I try to. Yeah.
Funny,
I'm trying. Yeah.
I am a late vocation to teaching because for 38 years I worked in RTE and I was a radio producer for a while. Not in music, but in sport. And but I used to meet a lot of the people who recorded music, and I used to say hello to people like Christy Moore, who came into the studios once. And I surprised Christy because I told him that I sang on the same bill. You know Christy, you've heard of Christy Moore, yeah?
Yes,
he is a legend here. Yeah,
he came very famous in Germany as well. Yeah.
He's fantastic. And I told him that I played on the same bill as him one night, and he looked at me. He said, "What?" He said, "Yeah." I said, and we were at a party in a mutual friend's house, and my friend asked me to play a song, but he played a song for my friend's wife who was recovering from cancer. It was her 40th birthday, and my friend said to his wife, if you at that stage wasn't sure if she would live to be 40, but he said to his wife, "What would you like to do for your 40th birthday?" And she said, "I would love to have Christy Moore singing The song The Voyage at my party with some friends." So he said he at that party he stood up and said, "Ladies and told this story and opened the door to the garden, and in comes Christy Moore with the guitar and sings The Voyage." You know, which is fantastic. And he knew my friend Veer, who has sadly died since, but his wife is alive, Jenny, and so it was a great night. But Christy was surprised that, but I wouldn't be in that class at all. I love playing for fun, as I'm sure you play for fun.
And which instruments do you play, Roy?
Yeah. I just the guitar. I want to. Can I share a photograph?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, okay,
but can I share something before, Roy? Just very quick here.
Of course, yeah.
And Marcos is saying, Marcos is asking a question to Jördis. What music do you play more often and make you feel sick of playing? Titanic. Yes, just before she answers this, guys, watch this video here.
Titanic.
Okay, yeah. Okay, ready?
How not to open a bottle of champagne.
Exactly. How not to open. This is the new way of opening a champagne bottle, because yesterday was his birthday, right? The legend. So this
I want to show you a picture. Yeah.
Go ahead, Roy, because I have a question from Marcus to Jördis.
Oh, sugar. Can I find what I want to...
So by the time you find there, Jördis, I think it's my first
question.
Yes. So about the music, what makes you feel sick playing?
Well, there are some wedding songs, because sometimes I play at weddings, and the thing is that the couples always want the same songs, the same like kitschy or cheesy. I think it's cheesy in English. Cheesy songs, and there are so beautiful wedding songs that are not that popular, but that are really beautiful. But there are some like pop songs by Christina Perri. I mean, it's a lovely song, 1,000 Years by Christina Perri. But when they ask me to play it again and again and again and again, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Titanic is also a song that people often want to hear.
Yeah.
But you just close your eyes and you think of the money. Anyway, I'm sure
no. The thing is, I only play like wedding ceremonies when friends ask me, really, and then I do them the favor. I do them the favor.
We have a message for you, Roy, from Mexico. Hola, Mexico, hermanos, bienvenidos. Yes, so Marcos, so
Danae.
she gave you the answer
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Questions. Yes.
Let me see.
Jördis, you know what is funny? By the time Roy organized himself fighting the picture, I have some experience living close to a conductor, right? My father's son is a conductor, and I had the chance to I'm talking about 20 years ago. It's a long time ago. And the Brazilian classical music, it's very, very good. And we have a huge production. Actually, Berlin has a very big file. It's a huge file of Brazilian composers from the 18th century. And this experience made me feel like Brazilians doesn't know classical music. They have no access. Like, it's difficult for them to be in a concert, watching an orchestra. So it's something very, how can I say, it's fancy, it's posh, you know, it's not popular at all. And when I arrived in Ireland, I've had that feeling, oh my God, I will finally have the opportunity to be close to an orchestra. I will have the chance to go to concerts and see them playing. It's gonna be cheap. That's feeling like, oh my God, I am finally to the first word, you know, like because we are from the third world, Brazil. It's so old. It's not old. We are not old. We are a young country. But in a sense, do you know this expression, third word, first word, you know? I think you do. Anyway, I'm just trying to ask you the question, like, why in a rich country as Germany or as Ireland, why the access to classical music, it's so little? I don't understand that, because you have the money, you have the structure. So why is that?
You mean why it is so expensive, or what did you want to say? Why is
it's
it so
not
expensive
popular.
to go to concerts?
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I mean, even like a pop music concert can be very expensive. But I think, I mean, for students, if you are a student in Germany, this is what I can say for myself, because as a student, you got lots of opportunities to go to concerts very cheap. That's what's very good about studying in Germany, I think. Maybe it's just at the music conservatory, I don't know, but we get into the Philharmony, for example, for concerts almost for nothing.
That's my dream.
Yeah. As a student, you got lots of opportunities, but then when you're not studying any longer, it's getting really expensive, and it's more it's sometimes it feels like a class division, if you can know what I mean. So that this posh concert thing is just something for people who are rich, or who do this as a how do you say that?
Entertainment, but they have the right.
Yeah,
they have the right to be there, and
that's
apparently,
a pity. Yeah, that's a pity. Well, I don't know. I mean, for young children, or for students, it's nice, I think. But
are there any? How can I say that? Are there any? What's the word, right? When you invest any investment to make this more accessible to ordinary people, or no?
By the government? You mean by the government?
Yes.
Yeah. No, investment by the government, I think you mean, but other
why is this not
subsidies? Yeah,
exactly.
I think government subsidies to help concerts. And I think we have the National Concert Hall. Did you ever go to the National Concert Hall in Dublin?
No,
I did, right? And it was sorry, Jördis.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, and there was classical.
It was really expensive.
How much? How much would you pay for a ticket for a concert?
€30.
30
euro to be very behind, like at the end of the audience. Like it's very far from the orchestra, because I like to see they are playing. I like to see their faces, I like to be close to them. And it was so expensive. And but the music was amazing. The room is fantastic. Everything, it's special, but I would like to go more often. I cannot afford going, Yes, I can do that once per month, maybe, if it was working.
Sometimes there are opportunities to book like abonnements, where you have like you pay a certain amount per month or per year, and you can just go as often as you want to. But even those member tickets, I think, are quite expensive as well. But even like pop music concerts, I know that Sting once played in Germany, and I think the tickets were over €100. Was just way out of really crazy. But I mean, he's a world star. But then still, I've seen John Mayer in the 3 Arena in Dublin when I was in Dublin. You know John Mayer? He's an American artist.
Yeah. So we have the photo.
No, Mayer. Mayer.
It's M-A.
Ah, that's me. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, that's the picture with the guitar.
Okay. This guitar was bought by me. My first guitar in the 1971, in a place called the Dandelion Market in Stephen's Green. Now there's a Stephen's Green shopping centre there at the top of Grafton Street. But it was a market then when I was a student. I paid £10 for it, which was 12, 13 euros then, I suppose. Now, it is now broken and warped. I don't know if you can read my son tweeted this photograph of me, but I don't think you can read the. Can you read the script? All right. What it says that is Sinead O'Connor's Twitter handle, Magda Davat. Okay. Now, the guitar is warped and broken, a bit like myself. And it is, cannot play it I cannot play it anymore. Some people say I never could. But the reason I still have it is that Sinead O'Connor played it once in our garden, because at the time when she was a teenager, she was going out with my nephew, and he was a student, and they came for a barbecue in our garden, and she played that guitar. So I thank you again, Sinead, for playing it, but I'm keeping the guitar. But you'd also traveled to Vancouver and the United States on a sport. I played a lot of field hockey, and we went on a trip in the late 70s. So that came, and we sang a few songs with that guitar. So it is sentimental guitar. But anyway, that's
50 years old.
50 years
a child. Yeah.
There you are, a child. But yeah. Anyway,
Marcus
we have to get more music.
For a question, yes. Can you play this canon? I don't know this.
Yes, I know that canon, but I haven't played it for years. So it's maybe I could do the first lines, but I think it's this one, isn't it?
And then you please play whatever you want to. Yeah, feel free.
It's nicer when you have more violins, I think, because it's the canon.
It's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What canon? Translator, canon is a work, is it? Canon.
No, it's canon. Canon is like when different instruments or the instruments in a song or in a piece of music start at different points, but they all play the same thing. So there are some songs in German, some songs in every language where you can start at different points. When you have 4 singers, the first one starts at bar 1, the second one at bar 3.
All right,
but
it's like a round, is it? Like a round.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Frere Jacques,
exactly.
And it goes and goes and goes. Yeah.
Okay,
so we must have more music from Jördis.
Please.
So what about this? Well, do you want to complete the trio? Do you want to play the piano and sing?
Yes, I could do that.
Fantastic. I am in heaven. Okay.
I just have to think about what song would be nice. I could also do German maybe, but
please, good. Yes, can you sing it? Yeah.
That is good. That is good.
Okay, German is good. Okay. Diese Welt verwirrt mich oft. Spielt das Schicksal die Regie? Spinnen Entscheidungen die Fäden unseres Lebens? Gibt es das einzig wahre Glück? Und wär es morgen schon zu Ende? Zählten nur die Glücksmomente. Puste, Blumenfelder, Schmetterlinge im Bauch und ganz viel Erdbeereis. Glücksmomente, Hoffnungsfunken in deinem Herz, entfachen bunte Bilder, die den Horizont verdrehen. Und wär es morgen schon zu Ende, zählten nur die Glücksmomente. Puste, Blumenfelder, Schmetterlinge im Bauch und ganz viel Erdbeereis. There you are again. No. There I go again. Hiding from the... Okay, now I'm a little bit confused between the languages. I have to start again because I wanted to add another song to the German song. There I go again. Hiding from the ghosts that haunt me. Running from those words that echo in my ear. There you are again. Crawling in my dream at night, bringing all the scars and all my fears to light. Catch me if you can. Try to track me down again, but I'm already headed north. I'm following the eagle's call. Catch me if you can. Try to make me doubt myself, but I'm already headed north. Yes, I'm already gone, and I won't listen to all the vague and empty phrases, all the promises and shiny golden words. 'Cause I don't want to fly with borrowed wings of gold and glitter, trying to pretend to be somebody else. Catch me if you can. Try to track me down again, but I'm already headed north. I'm following the eagle's call. Catch me if you can. Try to make me doubt myself, but I'm already headed north. Yes, I'm already gone. I'm already gone.
Bravo!
Thank you.
Thank
Usually I would play the violin like in between if my band would be there. But I need more hands.
Yeah, you have to get more hands. But that's fun. I'm sorry, did you write that song, or is that the song I should know?
Yes.
Catch Me If You Can.
That's the name.
Beautiful. Yeah, Catch Me If You Can. Is that what it's called?
Catch Me If You Can. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's the name of the song. Yeah. And it's one of the. I think I've because I'm currently working on a new album with 9 English songs that I've written during the time when I was in Ireland. Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah, great. Okay, so you can drip feed. You know this thing, drip feed us with one song every few months from the album. And then we can give it advance publicity or something like that. But that was fantastic. I am in awe. And a friend of David Booth, who has been on this show, sent in a text. I'm trying to find out, and he is yes. It says Jördis is a real delight. Oh, there it is.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And this is a man. This is a man who went. He is my age. Sadly, sadly, he is my age. No, why? Sadly, no. He is my age.
Not sadly.
Yes, but when I left college, I thought I had some money because to spend on a trip, and he was studying the classical guitar in Alicante in Spain at a music conservatory. And he is a very good classical. He never went on to be professional, but he liked. I don't think he'll mind me saying that he liked other things in life besides studying music, and so he has had a very checkered. Is that the right word? A very varied and fulfilling life, but also plays a bit like myself for fun. You know, he will play the classical guitar at parties and things, and has done some concerts as well. But he is saying you are a real delight. So that is from a connoisseur of music.
Very
too.
true.
Yeah. It's great. But that was really nice. So what I know, what was your?
Can you tell us,
favorite?
please? You're just
okay.
Go ahead, Roy. Yeah.
Well, no, I was just going to say, what was your favorite Irish song that you learned when you were in Ireland with vocals?
Yeah, I really have to say, I think it was Red is the Rose. Do you know Niamh Parsons? She's teaching at Ballyfermot College of Further Education, and she taught us the song.
That's amazing. Niamh's sister Anne taught in our school. Do you remember Anne Dunn? Anne Dunn.
No, I don't know Anne, but but Niamh teaching at Ballyfermot.
And she, I am involved in a teachers group, and Fernanda is maybe in the same group, but she sang for us at one. She's a traditional Irish singer and a beautiful singer. But coincidentally, her sister is an English language teacher and taught in the school where Fernanda and I met, and I used to teach. Anne, her name is Anne Dunn, Anne Parsons Dunn, and Niamh is her sister. That's amazing. Wow.
But she also taught us a lot of other songs as well, not only Red is the Rose. I remember one song, there's a really lovely version of James Taylor, and I think she's Irish, but I can't remember her name, The King's Shilling. I don't know if you know that song.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Or even,
James Taylor.
Interesting song was also A Spanish Lady.
What for the lad? What is it called?
No, it's 17, 18, 19. It's numbers, counting numbers.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's not.
What was the lyrics?
As I came down by Dublin City
at the hour of 12 at night, was there I spied a Spanish lady washing her feet by candlelight. There she and then it's counting down. 17, 20,
14,
18, 15, 13, 10, 10, I don't know, 8, 6, 5, I don't know.
That's a traditional Dublin song.
Very nice.
The Spanish Lady. But yes, and I. Did you ever go to the Cobblestone pub in Smithfield?
Yes, they do a lot of traditional sessions there.
That's what it's known, and they welcome people to join them to sit in and play.
Yeah,
but they accept. And they accept people who are learning as well. You know that they are very good like that. You know that they encourage people and help and they're it's good.
There was also O'Donoghue's pub.
O'Donoghue's
bar.
And you used to go along and play there just for fun, or did they book you to play?
No, I just played there for fun, just joining sessions, especially the circle sessions, because there were lots of songwriters exchanging their ideas, and you could just join in with your instrument, which was really nice. But then in the International Bar, one evening, there was one lady sitting in the audience. Her name was Yvonne O'Reilly. And she asked me to be part of a showcase series called Women of Wit. Which is a showcase including like poetry, music, spoken word, but just from women. And it was a lovely idea. And she booked us for the Civic Theatre in Dublin.
All right. Tala in Tala.
It's not in the city centre. It's more outside. Yeah.
And it's a very intimate. Did you perform? You did it. The show, did you?
Yeah, we performed there together with other women.
Fantastic.
I played I think 3 songs, and then there was poetry slam and comedy, and that was really nice. There was also a woman. She also organised it. Noelle Brown. Noelle Brown was her name. I don't know if you know.
All right. Noelle Brown. Yes. Yeah. She has been quite involved in various campaigns.
Concerning I think Tuam as well. This is also an interesting thing. I got together with an Irish songwriter called John Gibbs, and he asked me to be part of the Remembrance Day in Tuam together with Francie Conway.
Right.
Because they have their I don't know if you all know the story around Tuam with like the mother and baby homes.
Yes. No, it's very much in the news at the moment because they had an official inquiry, and the findings of it are far from what the people who are witnesses thought they had given as evidence, and they want the inquiry scrapped and a new one done because it seems to have been, well, I don't know, not necessarily a whitewash, but there are plenty of people who gave statements, and they say their statements were altered, were changed, and also never appeared too. And it's a great shame. But yes, so you performed in Tuam, did you?
Yeah, in Tuam. It was very moving because they had this Remembrance Day, different there were also victims coming, talking about their stories. But that we also went to the site where the bones were found. And then we were playing some songs because they had the ceremony there.
It's a very, very, very sad part of our history, and it's great that you were part of a commemoration for. Did you meet Catherine Corliss, who wrote the original article that exposed.
Well, I didn't meet her in person. But John Gibbs, who wrote the songs for this ceremony, he got into touch with her, and he was very involved in the whole matter. He also recorded an album called "To All Those Little Darlings," where I played some fiddle parts as well.
Yeah. Now, maybe it's
Jördis, we have a question.
Fernanda's internet, because we all disappeared for a minute, but okay, we're back again. Yeah.
So we have a question, a final question from Marcus, and I would like to ask you, because we have to finish, and your time, and we used to be here for 1 hour, and Roy wants to play as well because it's his birthday. So I would like to ask you.
That's my prerogative.
Yeah. One question from Marcus. Playing fiddle at night or in the morning? What's your cup of tea?
Well, it really depends. I have to say that I can be very creative in the evening time. So I would say evening time would be my favorite time for making music, for fiddling and singing and playing the piano. Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
Your muse.
Right, so please, can you play a music?
No, well, some people are still asking that question. No, this is your homework, Jördis. I said to Kirsten that I might. Do you know it's a tune called Spancel Hill? Did you hear it at all? It's a song of emigration from County Clare, and that is one I thought I might send a recording for you, because I think a fiddle accompaniment and maybe vocals as well might work. But the more, maybe you can just edit my voice out and maybe even edit my guitar. Maybe you can play the whole thing on your own. That's your homework anyway, you know. But again, a song of emigration. Somebody went away to America and dreams about being back in County Clare. Last night, as I lay dreaming of pleasant days gone by, me mind being bent on rambling to Ireland I did fly. I stepped on board a vision and I floated with my will, till at last I came to anchor at the cross on Spancel Hill. Being on the 23rd of June, the day before the fair, when Ireland's sons and daughters and friends assemble there, the young, the old, the brave and the bold came their duty to fulfill at the parish church in Clooney, a mile from Spancel Hill. I paid a flying visit to my first and only love. She was white as any lily and as gentle as a dove. She threw her arms around me, saying, "Johnny, I love you still." She was Ned, the farmer's daughter, the pride of Spancel Hill. 'Twas then she started kissing me, as in the days of yore. She said, "Johnny, you're only joking, as many a time before. The cock, he crew in the morning, he crew both loud and shrill, and I awoke in California, many miles from Spancel Hill." There you are. Now.
Very good.
Cool. I joined in. Lovely.
Right, the legend. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Well, yeah. But we'll work out something at some stage.
Yeah.
But,
if you want to send me a recording,
and funny,
do.
Yeah, you can. We have a phrase. You can make a a silk purse out of a sow's ear. A sow's ear is a sow is a female pig, you know, a pig, and a sow's ear is the ear. So you make a silk purse with something very expensive out of something very ordinary, you know. So I'm sure you can do that. Work your magic. Anyway, yes, that was. Thank you very much for coming. It was fantastic. The most cultural and the most.
Can you play a final song?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you play a final song before we finish?
Yeah, that's it. Ah, great. Was it the same key? Was it the same?
I think it's something with
G sharp or something.
A flat or
yeah. Was that the same as G sharp? Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I
A
play
flat.
a lot by ear. I just play a lot by ear. Sometimes I don't know which key I'm playing, and I just.
The only way I know is to try count the frets up on the guitar. So G, that was using the chords of G, but with the fret, the capo on the first fret. So that makes it G sharp, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it's B flat minor.
Oh wow! I never knew I could play. No, but but is it the same key? La 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 la. Oh, maybe it wasn't the key of G. Sorry. Yes, because the predominant chord is A minor. I start in A minor, so that makes it B.
But do you have a capo? Do you have a capo?
Yeah, on the first fret.
On the first fret.
Yeah.
So.
La 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 la. So it's A.
It's B flat.
Minor. So it's A sharp minor. Yeah,
A sharp.
That's great. I never knew I could play. But anyway,
A sharp, B flat is the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know. The only way I can tell you is by that. I'm playing it with the chords of A minor. Sorry, I start the major chord was A minor. Is that possible? The predominant chord is A minor. Yeah, but it's a great chord, A minor. Okay. So we will. Yeah, well, I'll send you an audio of it, and you can play with it.
To do that, yeah.
You can lay a few tracks on it. Fantastic.
If it's possible, I mean, I don't know. I don't have like every Monday evening because sometimes I have to study or do something like stuff I don't really want to do, but I have to do. No, not teach, but university stuff like writing exams and term papers. But I would love to join you again sometime, maybe.
Yeah, that was fantastic, and it was great. Very, I think, serendipity that I met your godmother, Kirsten, at a conference in Dublin, and we have kept in touch, and we have a regular chat every Monday, and then she mentioned you, and then she sent the copy of the because we didn't talk about the alternative Eurovision Song Contest that you won with Ray Garvey singing. The one, you're the one, is it? Is that the
yes,
name
it's
of the
the
song?
One, and there's a fiddle part in it, a very lovely fiddle part.
We must put the link up to the YouTube of that. I think we played a little bit, but we're not allowed to play YouTube.
Yes, we cannot do this because they just they stop
but
us.
I think we should share that link.
I will take the chance today.
Yeah.
Yes, we can do this later. Jördis, we are very, very happy to having you here. It was a privilege listening to you and your music and playing all sort of instruments. Yes, I would love
now you're
to
really
have
big
you
in Brazil. I tell you, you'll be big in Brazil.
Yeah.
Ray Garvey's new album is called Hi Brazil.
Oh, is it Hi? That's something different, isn't it? Hi Brazil is a place where to do with mythology, is it, or fairies? Is it Hi Brazil? Yeah. Some place in the ocean. What is it? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, we await your. And sorry, when you're going touring, will it be just in Germany or around Europe or?
I think with I think Ray will be touring in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, but I don't think there are other countries included.
Yeah.
Especially not.
Well, has he got an Irish agent?
Thank
Has he got an Irish agent? We'll have to see about get a few dates in. Yeah. You have to conquer the Irish market.
Thank you very much for coming. I would like to invite people to come back to this video, to watch this again, to share with your friends, and we will definitely meet again. Happy birthday again, Roy. Jördis, thank you very, very much for coming. I wish you all the best and success for your career. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. See you.
We have to go. Bye. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye, bye, bye.
Hasta luego. Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss.